All right, folks, quick question. How long do you think you'd survive in prehistoric Australia? If you said anything for more than 5 seconds, I've got some bad news for you. Sit tight and grab your popcorn because I'm about to explain why you'd be dead before you even finished screaming. Today we're diving into why prehistoric Australia was basically hell on Earth, and somehow ancient humans not only survived, but became the ultimate predators. Let's go. The land crocodile from your nightmares. Let's start with crocodiles, because why not begin with everyone's favorite nightmare? Except these weren't normal crocodiles. Meet the Quinkana, which is basically what happens when a crocodile decides, you know what, I'm tired of swimming, I'm gonna run instead. Picture yourself walking through prehistoric Australia. You're already sweating, probably scared of everything, when you spot a crocodile in the distance. It's cool, you think, I'm on land, crocs are slow on land, I'm safe. Nope, you're dead. Congratulations, because this croc will stand up on its long legs and run towards you. The weird design. This creature was a real crocodile that basically said swimming is boring and decided sprinting was more fun. Scientists looked at its skull and were so confused that they had to create a whole new category for it. But the skull was just the start. Its legs were super long. This design lets it run fast, not walk, run, like it had somewhere important to be, specifically to eat you. And get this, it had hoof-like toes and a flat tail that wasn't built for swimming. This was a pure land hunter. The size problem. Most of these guys were about 10 feet long and weighed 440 pounds. That's not too bad, you might think. You're wrong. Some grew to 20 feet. That's longer than most people's living rooms. At that size, eating humans was basically a light snack. Its teeth weren't normal crocodile teeth. They were blade-like and serrated, designed to slice. Scientists call them ziphidont teeth. This croc literally had dinosaur teeth, because regular croc teeth weren't scary enough for Australia. Oh, and you can't escape by jumping into water because it could swim too. So it's fast on land, can swim, has dinosaur teeth, and can grow to 20 feet. Australia really said, let's make the worst thing possible. Megalania, the final boss. But wait, it gets worse. Even this nightmare croc wasn't the top predator. It had to watch out for something bigger, the largest land lizard ever, possibly dripping with venom. Meet Megalania, whose name means great roamer, which is a nice way of saying giant death lizard that will end you. At minimum, this thing was 11 feet long and weighed 348 pounds. That's already insane. But at maximum, try 26 feet long and 2 tons. That's as long as the longest snake ever recorded, but way heavier. Imagine a Komodo dragon, then multiply its size by 10. It had razor-sharp curved teeth like fishhooks, powerful legs, and huge claws. Basically, every part of it was designed to kill you in the worst way possible. And because this is Australia and nothing can be dangerous in just one way, according to scientists, it was probably venomous too. Its venom did something frighteningly simple. It stopped blood from clawing. That meant even a small wound would not close. The bleeding went on and on. The body weakened, shock set in, and infection followed. Some scientists think it hunted the same way Komodo dragons do today. It did not need to fight for long, it only had to bite once. After that, it could follow from a distance. Days might pass. The victim grew weaker with every step, even if they tried to escape. The venom was already doing the work, making the prey doomed from the first bite. Wonambi, the chunk-eating snake. If you're scared of snakes, buckle up. Meet Wonambi, a 20-foot serpent that lived alongside everything else we've mentioned. Prehistoric Australia was basically running its own version of 1,000 Ways to Die. Wonambi came from an extinct snake family called Madsoids. These were ancient snakes with stiff, primitive jaws. Unlike modern snakes, they could not stretch their mouths very wide, so instead of swallowing huge prey whole, they likely relied on strength. They wrapped around animals, squeezed, and crushed. It was among the largest, reaching lengths up to 20 feet, comparable to a large Burmese python. Interestingly, Wonambi broke the Australian trend by lacking venom. This is one of the few prehistoric Australian predators that didn't possess chemical weapons. But what Wonambi did instead was somehow worse. It hunted like today's big constrictor snakes. It waited quietly near rivers and waterholes. When an animal came close, it attacked without warning. Wonambi wrapped its long body around the prey and squeezed tight, not to snap bones, but to stop blood from reaching the brain and heart. The animal slowly became weak and dizzy, then collapsed. Now comes the truly disturbing part. Wonambi could not open its mouth very wide. Unlike modern pythons, it could not swallow large animals whole. So it did something else. It used its sharp teeth and strong body to rip pieces of flesh away, eating bit by bit. That meant the prey often stayed alive while this was happening. The death was slow and painful. In comparison, venomous animals were almost merciful. Wonambi did not rush, it took its time. For early Australians, encounters with Wonambi may have been more common and more traumatic than meetings with Megalania or Quinkana.
The Marsupial Lion, when koalas turn evil.
Now you're wondering, how did any mammal survive? Great question. Answer, the mammals were just as crazy. Meet Thylacoleo, the marsupial lion. It was the biggest mammal predator in prehistoric Australia. And here's the brain-melting part. It was related to koalas. Yes, those cute fluffy things. Its ancient cousin was a hyper-carnivorous killing machine. It had a smaller brain than koalas, which actually helped because it left more room for massive jaw muscles. This led to the craziest fact: Thylacoleo had the strongest bite pound for pound of any mammal ever. A medium-sized one could bite as hard as a lion 2.5 times its size. It could take down prey 15 times heavier than itself. Imagine a big dog killing something the size of a car. That's the power we're talking about. Its teeth worked like biological scissors, cutting through windpipes, spinal cords, and arteries in under a minute. African lions take 15 minutes to do the same thing. Even the plant eaters were deadly. At least the herbivores were safe, right? Oh, sweet summer child, this is prehistoric Australia. Nothing was safe. Meet Diprotodon, related to the cute chubby wombat, except this one weighed 3.85 tons, the same weight as an Asian elephant. Despite being vegetarian, it could bite with 11,000 newtons of force. That's enough to snap a human femur like a pretzel stick. Geniornis was a giant flightless bird that stood 6.5 feet tall and weighed a quarter ton. It was also an herbivore, but don't be fooled. Its powerful beak and sharp claws could absolutely wreck you if you got too close. The complete nightmare. Let's recap the horror show. Land-sprinting crocs, 2-ton venomous lizards, marsupial lions with record-breaking bites, chunk-eating snakes, and elephant-sized wombats. But here's what makes it worse. All the stuff that makes modern Australia scary are pretty much still around. The ancestors of saltwater crocs, deadly spiders, lethal jellyfish, and venomous snakes are still there living alongside humans, and they are still very dangerous. The plot twist. By now, it should be crystal clear that prehistoric Australia was the absolute last place any sane creature would want to visit. So with all this overwhelming danger, elephant-sized wombats, marsupial lions, venomous megalizards, it seems impossible humans could survive. But here's the shocking truth. Humans didn't just survive, they dominated it. Evidence shows early humans actively hunted the megafauna. They hunted giant diprotodons, Geniornis thunderbirds, and more. Think about that. Humans hunted creatures that could crush bones, rivals elephants in size with deadly venom and claws. The first Australians had intelligence and hunting skills that put them above the entire food chain. So here is the final question that really messes with your head. Were the land crocodiles, the marsupial lions, and the giant birds truly the scariest things out there? Or was it the predator that arrived about 50,000 years ago and slowly helped wipe them all out? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Which monster scared you the most? If you enjoyed this terrifying trip through prehistoric nightmare land, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos about Earth's most insane creatures. Thanks for watching, and seriously, if you invent a time machine, skip prehistoric Australia. Trust me on this one.